I can't. And welcome back to the Kai Arena. Fans still making their way in here to the arena for tonight's ball game. If you're in the area, hey, come on over and watch NCAA basketball action with your local NCAA men's basketball team, the Hanover College Panthers, here this evening. Cost is just $10 for adults, and you're going to see one whale of a ball game here this evening. So come on out. I know there'll be plenty of seats because, unfortunately, North Central didn't bring a lot of people down from the Chicago area. But I tell you, already there has been a lot of tickets that have been sold for the students that have come back. And taking a look behind me, Rev, or behind us, it's packed. We just got to fill up this other side here.
Hey, right, and there's still, I'm sure, a number of students there in that far end zone that'll be filing in here in the next couple of minutes. But a great turnout for the Hanover side. But you're right, there is a lot of room left on the other side. Somebody asked me earlier today if the game was sold out. I said no, so get here and watch this team play. And it's going to be a lot of fun to watch these two teams go at it.
You know, there's a lot of things that have been happening around campus and everything. But the one thing that we are also looking at is that there was baseball played here today on the Hanover College campus, as they have returned from Florida. A little bit of a temperature difference out there, but Panthers picked up a victory.
Yeah, it didn't seem to affect them too much, as David Herman goes for the complete game win, picks up his second win of the year. He's now 2-0 on the season, went 9 innings, allowed just 2 earned runs, struck out 4, walked 3, and gave up 6 hits. The Panthers were led by Jack Shine, his shortstop. He went 3 for 4 in the game with an RBI, and then Chase Sizemore also went 2 for 4 in the ball game with a pair of RBIs as well. So
all righty.
6-2 was the score.
6-2 the final. They'll play a doubleheader tomorrow against Olivet. All right, we're going to take a break here, and then when we come back, we'll be joining our streaming partners at HCTV 22, and we'll get ready for this evening's ball game. So stay tuned. We've got more coming up right here, 95.3 Wiki. Welcome back to the Collier Arena on the campus of Hanover College. It is the 2017 NCAA Division III Men's Basketball Tournament. I'm Larry Duke, Jared Revitt along with me once again here this evening as we welcome you on board, not only locally on 95.3 WIKI, but of course on HCTV 22 here tonight. Whether you are a North Central fan, or if you're a Hanover fan, or for that matter, if you just enjoy NCAA basketball from Westminster or Worcester that was here yesterday, we welcome you back to the Collier Arena. Hanover taking the floor as they'll get ready to take on the Cardinals of North Central here this evening. And Rev, we're ready to go for what should be one whale of a basketball game here tonight between these two teams.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's a very evenly matched game here on paper and on the floor. A lot of the teams is the same height difference. You're going to see a lot of two workhorses going at it head-to-head between Corey Munchmore and Sorensen of North Central. Those two guys going to be doing battle all night long. Munchmore was 2 points shy of tying his career high last night against Westminster. Sorensen, a key player in that game against Worcester last night as well to help lead North Central here into the second round. So both teams very good at shooting from beyond the arc as well, so it's going to be another back and forth affair here this evening.
And here this evening, we want to welcome a distinguished guest, a distinguished alum, should say, here at Hanover College. As he said to me just a little while ago, he says, "I'm taking you up on your invitation." He says, "I'm here with the victory." The governor of the state of Indiana, Governor Eric Holcomb, with us here this evening.
Yeah, it's great to have him here, and it was kind of a surprise to everybody. Nobody knew that he was coming, and he walked in the door a little bit ago, and now he's sitting up here in the crowd, just a normal fan.
With President Lambert.
That's right.
So he is going to sit back and enjoy college basketball here tonight. Back at his alum, back 1990, and when he was here, you had, of course, you had Coach Collier, you had Coach Beitzel that was just about ready to get here and everything. So he told me that, you know, he used to watch the basketball games here at the, of course, the old Lynn Gym, which is now housing for the Hanover students. So a little bit different than what it was when he was here before. And he also told me that the Indy race car that has the Hanover logo on it is up at the airport.
Oh, wow.
So that is pretty neat to celebrate the NCAA tournament here at Hanover. I'm trying to get my
You got to click on the left side there of your mouse pad. No.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, that's what you're
okay.
doing. There you go.
Hey, I'm only,
I was watching you do it, and I wasn't going to say anything.
I'm a novice, man. I'm a novice. And, well, they still had, that was Friday's game, so they haven't got Saturday's game up here yet. Come on now, guys. Going to have to go down there and talk to Mitch, about it. But we are ready to go here this evening. We hope that you enjoy the ball game. We're going to enjoy calling it to you here this evening. And I tell you, don't get too excited. We won't try to get too excited.
Try not to.
Or will we?
We'll see. We'll try to be professional.
Well, I don't know what I'm going to do with stats because I'm not getting live stats here tonight for some reason. But we'll try to bear with it here this evening. So it is Hanover and North Central here this evening at the Collier Arena. And again, if you notice via the picture, when they take a look just behind us here on this side of the arena, you'll see that it is absolutely packed here tonight. So it's going to be a noisy one here this evening. It'll be an exciting one here this evening. As we said, the winner goes on to the Sweet 16 next Friday. The Elite Eight is next Saturday. And we're looking at either Hope or Washington University, according to the brackets, on who it would be. On who that will be, we'll find out for sure here before the evening is over. So now we're being asked to rise here at the Collier Arena, and we'll have the playing of our national anthem. From the Collier Arena on the campus of Hanover College, it is the NCAA Division III Men's Basketball Tournament. So let's go ahead and get the starting lineup for tonight's ball game.
I've got the one for Hanover. So we can start there.
Go ahead.
For Hanover tonight, they come in at 23-3 on the year, and the starting lineup will go like this. At guard, a 5'11 sophomore out of Mason, Ohio, wearing number 3, Cam Bales. At guard, a 6'2 junior out of Cincinnati, Ohio, wearing number 12, Colin Smith. At guard, a 6'2 junior out of Pendleton, Indiana, wearing number 14, Levi Buck. At forward, a junior, a 6'4 junior out of Batesville, Indiana, wearing number 35, is Wes McKinney. And at center, a 6'6 senior out of Cincinnati, Ohio, wearing number 45, Corey Munchmore. Again, for the Panthers, it goes like this: Fales, Smith, Buck, McKinney, and Munchmore. The Panthers under the direction of head coach John Miller, who is in his 9th season at the helm with a 148-90 record. For North Central, it'll go like this. At guard, a 6-foot senior out of Springfield, Illinois, wearing number 10, Jagger Anderson. At guard, a 6'3 sophomore out of Freeport, Illinois, wearing number 11, Aiden Chang. At forward, a 6'5 freshman out of Romeoville, Illinois, wearing number 30, Matt Capoletti. At guard, a 6'2 junior out of Chicago, Illinois, wearing number 34, Erwin Henry. And at forward, a 6'8 junior out of Dunlap, Illinois, wearing number 44, Alex Sorensen. That's Sorensen, Henry, Capoletti, Chang, and Anderson for North Central under the direction of head coach Todd Raridan. Hanover
at 24-3. North Central at 18-10. Get a quick look at the fashion report before the tip.
For North Central, they are in their road maroon uniforms with white letters and numbers and black trim around the neckline and around the bottom of the shorts. North Central wearing white Nike sneakers. For the Hanover Panthers, they are in their home white uniforms with white letters and numbers and blue trim around the outside with red and blue stripes down the side of the jerseys and blue and white Nike sneakers.
All right, still trying to get some live stats in here. Not able to get them as of yet. So we'll just have to try again, as they say, to try to get these here
I'll take a look at it.
All right, here we go. It's Sorensen and much more. And the tip is won by North Central. They are moving from left to right. They kick it inside to Sorensen. Turnaround jumper short. And the rebound comes down there to Colin Smith. Ball going to be attempted to be stolen away. And it is going to be kicked out of bounds. So Hanover will have it. Colin Smith will inbound. Just seconds into the ball game. Here's Buck. Gives it now to Fales. Moving it up there against Anderson. Inside now to Muchmore. Here's McKinney with a three ball, and he got it.
McKinney picking up right where he left off last night.
So it is a 3-0 ball game in favor of Hanover. With the basketball, that is Anderson. Going to bring it around over to the right-hand side. Outside to Sorensen. He's going to give it now to Henry. 5 on the shot clock. Henry's going to dribble, drive it up. Blocked out of bounds. And no, it didn't go out of bounds. A save there by Fales. And here's McKinney. West backing it up. Giving it over now to Fales. Cam. Little bounce pass there to Muchmore. They doubled down on him quickly. But here's Fales with a three. Rim in and out. A lot of those rims have been just very, very slippery for Hanover here in this tournament. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to stay right there with the Cardinals. As they inbound it off the baseline. Out to the top with it. That is Capoletti. Guarded there by Smith. Smith got picked off there by Sorensen. And the big guy comes out and hits a three.
Well, that's one thing Muchmore will have to defend tonight that he didn't have to defend last night, and that's Sorensen being able to shoot that three ball. You didn't see that last night with O'Brien, but tonight Muchmore going to have to defend that as well.
Foul going to be called there against Anderson. His first, team's first. Full court press as Anderson stays right there with Fales. Here's Buck. Feed inside now into the circle to Muchmore. Feed inside, Muchmore going to go backhander, doesn't get it, got the rebound and put it in.
Great offensive rebound there. Second effort by Muchmore results in 2 points.
5-3 in favor of Hanover. About 17 to go. Henry lost the basketball. Here comes McKinney. He's going to take it up. Got it, and he is fouled.
That's a huge finish at the rim for Wes McKinney. He got hacked before he even left the ground, and then the extra hard foul when he went up for the shot, and he was able to drive it home, and now a chance for the and one.
Capoletti with the foul. That'll be his first, team second. Let's just hope that Mr. McKinney here can start off a little bit better than what he did yesterday from the free throw line. Thank you, he did.
Yeah, 0 for 3 after being fouled on a three-point shot last night. Was not a good way to start, but Hanover picked it up after that. I don't know if they missed a free throw the rest of the night.
I don't believe they did. Here's Henry. Bounce pass into Sorensen, and there's going to be a reach there against Levi. Buck got a little bit too aggressive on that. That's going to be his first. The alternate referee and one of the other referees are from the Heartland Collegiate Athletic Conference. Here's Henry. Gives it over to Anderson on the far side. Off the left elbow. Here's Sorensen. I noticed they're bringing McKinney out on Sorensen when he's out way in front.
And McKinney a little bit quicker.
Henry can't hit that one, completely over. And there's the Fijis with the air ball.
Making Governor Holcomb proud. Former Fiji himself.
With it, that is Buck. Going to come around, hit the side of the backboard. And here's Anderson. Comes down over on the left-hand side, and it's going to be taken away there by Smith. Here comes Fales, taking it coast to coast.
Hanover off to a great start, but they cannot take their foot off the pedal. It was a game of runs for Hanover just about every game they've played since last Friday night, and they cannot take their foot off the gas.
Looking for Sorensen is Capoletti. He's got Fales under and much more over. Shot up. That one doesn't go. Sorensen with the rebound, a mismatch there, and he's going to put that one in pretty easy.
Yeah, Cam Fales did a great job there making a swipe but not making any contact, and so it forced Sorensen to have to make that awkward sidestep, but he was still able to put it home.
Buck feeds inside now to Muchmore. Ball going to be tapped away. Here's Capoletti, going to bring it coast to coast, and he lays it in.
It's always tough giving up the ball right there in that open part of the floor right at midcourt. Saw it a lot on the high school game this year, and it usually always results in 3 points for the other team.
10-7 your score in favor of Hanover. Muchmore feeds it underneath. Here's Buck, going to go straight up. He was blocked down as he was double teamed right underneath the basket. Here's Sorensen. Muchmore right there on him. He's pickpocketed. Fails. Down to Buck. Nice controlling in.
Great job there by Levi Buck. He was able to catch that awkward pass. It was a little behind him, but he caught it in stride, put it on the floor, and then made the defender go right by as he laid it up and in.
14:40 to go here in the first half. With it is Henry. Out now to Chang. Buck just eyeing him down, got a screen, kick back out to Sorensen. Nice cover up there by both Fales and Muchmore, but a three ball put down there by Anderson.
Fantastic shot by Anderson, and Sorensen did a good job of drawing a double team, and by doing so, that left Anderson open for the three.
12-10 Hanover. Been solid gold since we tipped it off now 6 minutes ago. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Down to 5. Doesn't get it as McKinney as he tried a three. So here comes North Central down, looking for the tie or the lead. Here's Chang. Over now to Anderson. Henry with it. Kick out. Why'd you move for it? Anderson with a three, air ball taken down there by
I was ready for it. I was ready for it to come to me.
And Rev just sort of flinched a little bit.
I didn't flinch. I was waiting. I was absorbing it, waiting for it to come towards me.
Okay, we'll take it. Smith in the corner, back out to Buck.
I already caught one earlier.
Here is McKinney. Doesn't get that three. Comes off straight off there to Chang.
But that was in the pregame, so I guess it doesn't count.
Doesn't count. Chang over to Anderson. Anderson off onto the left-hand side. Rolls it to Sorensen, gets it back, goes back to Sorensen. Feed inside, nice play down there, but Henry took a spill as he went up there, sort of tripped. Hanover with the rebound. Here's Fales, nothing. Rebound comes off to Sorensen.
Yeah, not a great shot there by Fales.
Shot, Henry, missed again. Muchmore with the rebound.
Yeah, and now Coach Miller just looks over at Cam and says, slow it down, slow it down. You don't want to get into a track meet with these guys, because that's what happened last night with Westminster. As Muchmore, you kind of see him there, he's breathing a little heavy, but he called himself out a couple of times last night.
There's going to be a block against Sorensen as McKinney goes straight up on it. So West will go to the line. So Sorensen picks up his first, team's third. We got a timeout. Our first media timeout of the night. 12-17 to go in the first half. 12-10, Hanover leads it. You're watching and listening to the NCAA Division III Men's Basketball Tournament here from the Collier Arena. 12:17 to go here in the first half. McKinney at the line for 2. First one is up and it doesn't go.
Free throw is going to end up being crucial in this game, like they are just about every game. But McKinney last night started off 0 for 3 from the charity stripe. Hit his first one here tonight, but missed that one.
Second one up, he gets that one. (13-10) in favor of the Panthers. Chang got Logan Ratz going up. Ratz is in now. You're playing with 3 guards and no center. Well, there we go. Nick White's out there. There it is! McKinney with a big stop.
He jumped from outside the lane and slammed that one home, and this place is nuts.
(15-10). Chang drives the baseline, puts it up, nothing, and a foul going to be called against North Central.
Fantastic defense for Hanover, getting up, no foul, jumped way up, and forced an off-balance shot that went off the right side of the rim. But on that McKinney dunk on that last one, you gotta love the transition from Hanover. Wes McKinney, the biggest guy on the floor, is the guy out leading the pack into the basket for the slam.
Another timeout, media timeout, 11:34 to go in the first half, 15-10 Hanover. You're watching and listening to the NCAA Division III Men's Basketball Tournament. Arena. Here is Buck. He was trying to hit it to much more. Misconnection, taking it down. Shot no good. Out of bounds. It's going to go to Hanover as it came off Tommy Quaff's hands.
And Buck comes right over to Muchmore and says, that's my fault. I was trying to make that extra pass. And it just didn't work. But luckily, Hanover got back and played great defense and forced a no shot.
Here's Logan Ratz over on the right-hand side to Muchmore. Kick over to Buck, feed inside to Smith. He got tangled up. So Levi's going to take it to the hoop, lays it up, no good. Sorensen with the rebound.
You got a clean look at it, just didn't finish at the rim.
We've got a whistle and a foul. It's going to be on the floor. It's going to be called against number 11. That is Logan Ratz. That's his first, only the team's second.
And a good foul there because Anderson made the shot. So now Hanover gets another chance to play some D.
Shot up, that's Capoletti, and he puts in his 4th point of the evening.
Well, they let him slip out and get open right underneath the basket.
15-12 Hanover, shot up Ratz. He kind of tripped there. No good, and here comes the Cardinals back down.
Good no call there. He tripped over his own foot. Student section tried to influence the referee, but didn't happen. On
the right-hand side, Goff back to Sorensen, puts up a 3, nothing. Muchmore got a big paw in that one. Feet underneath,
nice.
Muchmore, he got it +1.
What a beautiful no-look pass that time by Colin Smith. He looked to the right and just dumped it on the ground over to Muchmore, and he finished at the rim. Excellent play.
That is going to be a foul there against Aiden Chang. That's going to be his second, team's 5th. And Torrey's going to go to the line for the +1. So Torrey steps to the line with 10:06 to go here in the first half. Doesn't get it. Rebound comes off there to Sorensen. With it, Anderson gives it off now to Chambers. Back over to Cloth now. Here's Sorensen. Got much more going up, and much more is going to get him. And I believe the basket is going to count. Basket is good. Foul against much more. That'll be his first, team's third. Count the bucket, and he'll go to the line. 17-14. 17-15 as Sorensen makes that one, the 6'8" junior from Dunlop, Illinois. 2-point lead. Panthers with it. Here is Fales, and he lost it out of bounds. There we go, we got it.
Got it.
Just had to reboot. You know, I'm totally illiterate when it comes to
That's what you got me for.
I know.
The on-site engineer, I guess.
With the basketball, that is Henry. Here's Anderson off on the left, inside to Sorensen. Much more on him. There's a steal by Smith, and Sorensen went right over top of him. And Hanover back with it. Here's Fales, kick out. Smith, oh, he traveled with it. Here is much more with a hook. Didn't get enough oomph on it. Quickly coming down, Henry, backhander. No good. Rebound comes down there to the Panthers.
And a good job there by Henry. He just got behind Muchmore, who wasn't looking in his direction. Literally just snuck right past him. Luckily for Hanover, he missed the shot.
McKinney doesn't get it. Nice tap there by Muchmore as he brought it back out of the top for Hanover in a new 30-second clock.
Muchmore's ready for that media timeout.
Here's Muchmore. Kick it out. Buck with a three. Bang!
The weird thing there was North Central didn't send anybody out to cover him. And so he just said, all right, I'll take a shot. Knocked it down.
Here's Sorensen right at the free throw line to Henry. Bounce it right back to him as he comes in off the right. Anderson now back in front as he comes around. 8 seconds on the shot clock. 15-footer by Sorensen. That took out all their big guys inside and was able to let Hanover rebound that one with ease.
Yeah, great job there by Muchmore as well. And they did exactly what they game planned to do. Muchmore didn't come too far out. He stayed in the lane, and he was able to get the block or a hand up in Sorensen's face here when he took that shot from the elbow.
Timeout on the court. 7:34 to go here in the first half. Hanover by 5 at 20-15. You're watching and listening the NCAA Division III Men's Basketball Tournament. go here in the first half, 20-15 in favor of Hanover. Bales brings it in now to McKinney. West, pull-up jumper, got it.
Great job there by West to shake off a bump there down in the far corner and able to bring it back up top, knock down a jump shot.
Here's Clock, out to Henry. Chambers now back out to Clock. Henry on the right-hand side. Here's Capoletti. Bounce pass in Sorensen. Nick White sticking right there with it. Wes McKinney got a piece of it, but Clough is able to come up with it, and he traveled.
That's excellent defense there by White underneath.
Big high out to Kevin Keefe and his wife down in Florida watching. Thank you for sending up the picture.
They've got a little vested interest in both of these teams as Kevin's wife Jill up from the Rockford area just down the road from North Central, and says she knows quite a few people who went to school there.
Here's McKinney, and a block is going to be called down there. That's going to be against Bronick. Jack Broniker's into the block game. That's going to be his first, team 6. Well, you figure, I'm from the Chicago suburbs.
Yep.
I was from Bellwood, graduated Proviso West. So, you know, that's out in Hillside, not very far from Naperville at all. Here's McKinney to the line, got the first one.
Big free throw there for McKinney.
And really, you know, when it comes to it, you know, Phipps from LT, from Lyons Township High School, that's a West Suburban Conference guy.
Yep.
Second one up, and it's good. 24-15, 6:47 to go here first half. Here's Henry, kicks it underneath the Bronick. He's not going to get it, but a foul going to be called there. Looks against Smith. It is.
And he knew it right away. He kind of had that little hand check there on his back. And now it's going to result in an and one.
Want to say a big hi. Want to say a big hi to Levi Buck, sister and brother-in-law down in Florida. That one is no good. And congratulations on the new addition to the family. Nice email from them from last night's game. Second shot coming up here. And he got that one. So he makes 1 out of 2. 24-16. Here's White. To Bales. Boy, he was too close there, and he still fired that one like a rocket. Bales comes around Clough, out to the top. Here's McKinney. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Down to 7. McKinney swings it, going to take the shot, doesn't get it. And rebound comes off, and the shot clock, yeah, I was going to say the shot clock didn't go off. It reset, but it did not hit the iron. I saw that from my angle that it didn't hit the iron. So I got to agree with North Central on that. I'm sorry.
Looked like it did to me, but I'll let you have that one because you let me have the one last time.
You got it. Here's Henry. He comes up. He's doubled down on. Bronick back to Henry. He's going to take a shot from the right side. Nothing. Levi Buck comes down with it.
Hanover getting lucky here as North Central has only shot about 28% from the field.
That one's going to be blocked outside. Yeah, North Central 6 for 21 for 28.6%. Hanover 9 for 21 for 42.9%.
Yeah, the Cardinals have had some real good looks from inside that have just not fallen for them.
Trying to go inside there to Muchmore. That's going to be taken away by Henry. He comes up, and offense or defense? It's going to be an offensive or defensive foul against Hanover.
Yeah, if Smith had just fallen down, he might have gotten the charge, but instead he kept backpedaling, and it almost ended up against the wall here underneath the basket.
Basket is going to count for Henry. And on Smith, that'll be his second. He'll take a seat. Lucas Miller comes in for Hanover. Henry's first shot is good. He's got 3 points now on the evening. the senior out of Whitney Young High School. Here's Miller. Now to Buck. Feeds inside Muchmore. Take advantage of it, Corey. You had a mismatch there. Here is McKinney with a three. Off the iron. And rebound comes down there to Chambers. Henry to Chambers for a three. He gets it.
It's a great shot there. As Cam Fales had his hand right in his face, but it wasn't enough.
Both teams with 5 turnovers. Feed in. Much more. The Fales to Buck for three. Doesn't go. Long arm of Capoletti brings that one off. So here's North Central looking for the lead or the tie. Taking it up. Got it. That is Henry.
Circus shot there for North Central. First tie of the game.
24-24. And they're going to say timeout is going to be called by Hanover. It'll be a 30-second timeout. 4:33 to go here in the first half of this ball game. And it's been a good one. It's been a good one here this evening. Of course, you know, when you get to the round of 32, it should be a good one. And even better next weekend with the round of 16 and the round of 8. Hanover shooting 37.5%, 9 for 24. North Central 9 for 25 for 36%.
Hanover got out to an early 10-2 lead, but North Central clawing back and it tied it up here with about 4.5 to play before halftime.
Miller will bring it in for Hanover. Here's Fales, brings it over now to Buck. Inside Muchmore, fights there against Bronick, and he puts it in.
What a shot there by Muchmore. Not an easy one. He was underneath the basket and had to jump up while rotating to get that one in.
Henry over to Capoletti, back to Henry, pops it, we're tied again.
Henry's got that great mid-range jumper. Knocked another one down to tie it back up.
4 minutes now to go here in the first half.
Oh, he had Muchmore there for a brief second, but that door closed quickly.
Yeah, because Coach stopped in there real quick and blocked it off. Here's Henry taking it to the rack. He's going to be fouled. Foul going to be called against the Panthers. Going to be called against 32. That's going to be Miller. That's his first, team sixth. And media timeout is going to be called. 3:47 to go, first half. Tied at 26, but North Central will be at the line when we come back. You're watching and listening to the NCAA Division III Men's Basketball Tournament. Going to the line for North Central is Henry. First one is up and it is good. So North Central now with the 1-point lead.
First lead of the game for the Cardinals. Fighting back from an 8-point deficit.
takes a look, shot is up and doesn't go, and McKinney pulls that one off, but he had to rip it away basically from Campbelletti.
He got way up there, but was able to fight it out, get the rebound.
Here's Fales, brings it in now to Miller. Lucas inside, much more, fought his way in there against Bronick and put it in.
Yeah, much more just pure strength right there on the inside as he dropped way down to get a big jump. And, a nice block on this side.
Block there by Muchmore as Henry went to the hoop. Inbounds pass comes from Cloth. Chambers, Campbelletti underneath. That's Henry. Just throws that one up, tipped off, but Campbelletti gets it, little jumper, and it goes. He's got 6. 1 point lead now for North Central. Here's Fales to Miller. Here's Buck, kicks out. Fales with a 3, smash it.
Needed that one. And that's Fales' first bucket of the night. From beyond the arc.
Yeah. 31-29 now, Hanover. Cross court, that's Coates, brings it up, smash, and a rebound there by Sorensen as he actually came flying in from the right-hand side to try to get that one.
Big second chance points there for North Central.
31-31, ball kicked away by Chambers. As here comes the Cardinals back down. Chambers with a 3. You can say the air ball. And coming out, boy, I tell you, he is just winded out there right now. He's played so hard the past 2 weeks.
He sure has.
It's Corey Muchmore.
But Nick White's doing a fantastic job coming off the bench and getting very productive minutes in place of Muchmore.
Here's Buck, gives it over to Fales. He's got it at the top. Works it now to Miller. Here's McKinney, pull-up jumper, doesn't go.
He wanted the foul, didn't get it.
Long one put up by Campbelletti, nothing, and McKinney with the rebound.
Got to slow it down here. Got to get some productive points right before halftime.
1:20 to go here in the first half. Here's Fales. Comes around, kick out, Miller. Lucas taking it to the rack. Nope, going to kick off to White. Doesn't get it. Rebound just over the head there of Miller to Henry. 1 minute to go. 3 ball is up there, and that is good by Chambers. That's his second 3. 34-31. Underneath, that is Fales. He's going to lose the basketball, but it's going to be tapped out of bounds there by North Central. Here's Fales. 40 seconds. Down to 10 seconds on the shot clock. Ooh, little elbow there. Fales sets it up, doesn't get it.
Shot.
Rebound comes down, and it's going to be out of bounds. It'll be North Central's ball with 26.4 seconds to go. But I think North Central's going to call a 30-second timeout. They are. So they'll take a 30-second timeout, leading by 3 and possibly holding for the final shot.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you want to do, but this is their use it or lose it timeout. And so taking that here, drawing up a play, you got a chance to extend your lead to more than one possession going into the locker room, and that can be huge for North Central as they come out into the second half.
The winner will take on the winner of the Washington University at St. Louis Hope College game next Friday at a site to be determined and a time to be determined. That'll come out tomorrow.
And we'll have those scores coming up at halftime.
But we
if they've started.
The only one that would have started would have been probably the Hope game. The other ones are up in Wisconsin, and they're on Central Time. With the basketball, that is Comp. Capoletti back over to the right-hand side. 5 seconds, down to 4, 3. Here's Chambers with a 3. Doesn't get it. We're at halftime. Here from the Collier Arena on the campus of Hanover College. The NCAA Division III men's basketball tournament. Your score is North Central 34, Hanover 31. For our streaming audience on the video, stay with us. We'll be back in about 12 minutes or so. But for our listeners here on 95.3 WIKI, stay with us. We've got halftime coming up. You're listening and watching the NCAA Division III men's basketball tournament.